Yo, welcome back. Trey Trumpy McTrumpface. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate that. Got some great videos for you. We got Biden making a complete fool of himself while talking about competency. That's what makes it so great, is this online virtual town hall that he did. The whole time he's talking about how Trump isn't competent. And the live feed slows down, cuts out, noises from birds. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. But we also got Barack Obama. Something tells me he's getting a little worried. But first, let's start off with this. We're going to continue to learn more and more as these documents get, become released, become redacted, and all this stuff. We're going to learn the interworkings of our government, and well, which ones were for America and which ones had sold us out. Sometimes it's going to be Republicans. I am not a bootlicker for anybody. All I care about is the truth. And if you F with the American government, if you use corruption, if you say okay, I want you gone. I want people who are going to be true to the America that our family fought for, that we all expect. This isn't a third world. There's not supposed to be a coup going on in Washington, D.C., but, well, it turns out that we did. So were the Republicans doing all that they could to keep Donald Trump from being attacked? We still don't know all those answers, but people are getting called out. So let's check this one out real quick.
Matt Gaetz, you were along with Devin Nunes and a bunch of others. You guys put a lot on the line. You got a lot right. Everything we told the American people is true. Your reaction to vindication?
Devin Nunes is a patriot, and I'm glad you went through Trey Gowdy's exquisite questions in 2017 to these corrupt officials. I guess my question, Sean, would be, why was it then in late May of 2018 that Trey Gowdy went on Martha McCallum's show and said that the FBI did exactly what all of our fellow Americans would have wanted them to do, and that it had nothing to do with Donald Trump? Both of those things have now been proven to be not true, and it seems that Gowdy's brilliant lawyering back in 2017 that we're only able to see now proves those two statements untrue. The number one question I get asked from Americans is why no one has gone to jail and been held accountable. Unfortunately, when Nunes and Meadows and Jordan and I wanted subpoena power, it was Paul Ryan and Trey Gowdy that wouldn't give us that subpoena power. Democrats sent out hundreds of subpoenas when we had control and could have run this to ground in 2017. We didn't send out a single subpoena, not one, and that's a failure of our Republican leadership.
Whoa. Boy, oh boy. Get that popcorn ready. I mean, this is all coming down. We're going to find out who it was and who it wasn't that was on Team America. I can't believe I'm using Team America. That's unbelievable. But next we got this. This is good stuff. Barack Obama, he came out from underneath his rock. Let's see what he has to say.
The news over the last 24 hours, I think, has been somewhat downplayed about the Justice Department dropping charges against Michael Flynn.
Real quick, let's not forget how much Barack Obama hates General Flynn. There is nothing more, there is no more hatred for Barack Obama. Well, Barack Obama doesn't hate anybody more than he hates General Flynn. And the reason I say that, maybe I'm wrong, but the reason I say that is the one person that when Barack Obama met with Donald Trump on January 20th, the one person that Barack Obama told Donald Trump to look out for was General Flynn. Now, why? Because General Flynn knows everything.
And the fact that there is no precedent that anybody can find for someone who's been charged with perjury, just getting off scot-free. That's the kind of stuff where you begin to get worried that basic, not just institutional norms, but our basic understanding of rule of law is at risk.
Yeah, it is at risk. It's at risk for what you think the rule of law is, because your definition of rule of law and my definition of rule of law seem to not be on the same path. Next, this is great stuff. So, like I said, Joe Biden had to do a town hall virtual rally. And of course he had, I think it was, I guess in Florida. So he had all of his Florida Democrat friends say something nice before he came out. And none of it went well. None of it went well. So here we go. Let's start this.
Please welcome Vice President Biden.
This isn't me. This is the feed. Everything's fine. This is them.
Introduce me. Alan? Hey, good evening. Thanks so much for tuning in. I wish we could have done this together and it gone a little more smoothly, but I'm grateful we were able to connect virtually, and thank you for your constant
There's nothing wrong with yours. This is them.
work that you and the Nurses Association are doing to meet this moment. I'm
And this
so
is what they
grateful to
loaded
you
up
and to
onto the internet
Congresswoman
for you.
Castro, as well as Charlie Crist, my buddy, and State Senator Cruz. Remarkable leaders are all stepping up for the people of the community, this community right now. You know, I hope that all of you are joining us tonight and your families staying safe and healthy. It's an incredibly anxious moment for our communities, our nation, and quite frankly, for the world. My prayers are with all those who are scared, who are sick and grieving, and are struggling to get by. You know, as we speak tonight, more than 75,000 Americans have lost their lives now.
So I
toll
guess
was so
people are
massive.
going to watch that and be like, yeah, that's my guy. I mean, unbelievable. I'm done with it just because it's annoying. But not only does it do all that, not only does he talk about how Donald Trump is incompetent, but there are birds that somehow manage to be louder than him. So he's got a mic. He had the birds for, you know, I'm guessing this is his own property, but he's got different types of birds that are actually louder than him during it. If you want to go find it and listen to the birds, it's hilarious, but yeah, it's just a waste of time talking about Joe Biden. Unbelievable.